In this video, I will be presenting to you The Miracle of the Slave by Jacopo Tintoretto. It was created in 1548, an oil on canvas, and is 415 centimeters by 541 centimeters. So this painting was originally owned by Sala Capitolare of the Scuola Grande di San Marco, where it stayed until being seized by French troops in 1797. The French kept it in the Musée Napoléon in Paris until 1815, when it was returned to Venice to the Galerie de l'Accademia. So this painting is showing the miracle of St. Mark. It is a slave being saved by St. Mark. The slave had been caught praying to him, which was forbidden by his owner. So the slave was sentenced to die, but the executioner tried various methods to kill him, and all of his instruments broke before touching the slave's body. Even the sledgehammer, which can be seen in the painting being wielded, ends up breaking. This was the work of St. Mark, who you can see coming down from the sky to perform the miracle. It was said that this miracle convinced many at the time, including the slave's owner, to convert to Christianity. So Jacopo Tintoretto, who was the artist who painted it, was originally born Jacopo Robusti in 1518 in Venice. His father was a cloth dryer, which had a significant effect on the use of colors and pigments in his art. Jacopo's earliest record of apprenticeship was with Titian, but he was largely self-taught. Most of his early practice came from painting on furniture and ornate chests. By 1538, he had his own studio and was working as a professional artist in Venice. Tintoretto flourished as an artist working for cheap commissions, which helped him gain popularity, especially for his religious commissions, like The Miracle of the Slave. He was considered cutting edge and leading at the height of Venetian painting. Tintoretto, because of his artwork and many others at the time, was not well liked in the artistic community. Most notably, he had a bit of a rivalry with Titian, who, if you remember, had formerly been his teacher. Titian and other old masters thought that the way that Tintoretto took risks and used new techniques, like the beautiful arcing brushstrokes that create movement in this painting, were disrespectful to the old traditions. Although he was eventually well respected, as we know now, Titian actually even took many attempts to try and sabotage Tintoretto's career. So Tintoretto's unique style was that he was part of the Italian Renaissance, although his work can be seen as more specifically part of the Venetian Renaissance and even more specifically in Mannerism. Although he was heavily influenced by Michelangelo, which you can kind of see in the classicism of his figures, you can also see an intense sense of movement that is associated with Mannerism and can really be seen in this composition. Tintoretto also used vivid colors typical of the Venetian school of painters where he was, but he also pushed the boundaries of the time with his visible brushstrokes, which was not common. The combination of these old and new techniques is what made him such a daring figure at the height of the Mannerism movement.